everybody, and welcome to Cheltenham. No, only joking, we're actually in New York City, as you can see. We're in Times Square, talking about on location shooting, guys. So anyway, last night we had a really good night. It's really quiet at the moment though, to be fair. Liverpool actually don't really arrive until today, which is Tuesday. But you know, there's going to be some fan events around. Jamie Webster's going to be in Carragher's tonight. Hopefully we'll be bringing you a little bit of footage from that. Will it be the same in Boston? I don't know, but we'll, you know, you can give it a go. I have no idea why Doyle who's holding the camera smiling at me. I'm a little bit worried about what's behind me. So all I'll say is that Liverpool will be playing at the Yankee Stadium tomorrow. Just keep in touch with all of the Instagrams. We're in Times Square. I've got myself a Starbucks. I'm off to get a burger. Let's have a good time.
Couple of days, but today it's fairly toasty, fair to say. We're here in Times Square, all the hustle and bustle that you've come to expect from this great city. We've also bumped into a couple of Liverpool supporters, one of them with the Mohamed Salah top on the back. Liverpool are in action later this evening. They're up at Yankee Stadium playing against Sporting Lisbon. And welcome to the Yankee Stadium here in New York for Liverpool against Sporting Lisbon. The final game of Liverpool's US tour. They lost the previous two games against Borussia Dortmund in Indiana, and they also lost against Sevilla in Boston. So they've been looking for a final flourish here, a victory. They don't really want to go into the remaining pre-season games on the back of 3 successive defeats. For the team sheet here, Liverpool actually going as strong as they can possibly get, if you can see there. Simon Mignolet's in goal. The defence is exactly the same defence that started the Champions League final. In midfield it's the skipper, Jordan Henderson, Fabinho and James Milner. The only thing that we don't really know is how the front three are going to line up. We know who the players are that are going to be there. Oxlade-Chamberlain's going to be there, Gini Wijnaldum and Divock Origi. Some suggestion that Wijnaldum could be on the wing, but again, we'll have to wait until we actually see them take the field so we know the makeup of the Liverpool team.
For partner of Liverpool FC.
Well, that's it. Liverpool's US tour is over. They've played their final game of their 3-game tour here at the Yankee Stadium here in New York. They played Sporting Lisbon and they drew 2-2. It was an entertaining game, well, certainly of sorts. Liverpool went behind very early on, a mistake by Simon Mignolet pushing in or not holding onto Bruno Fernandes's long-range shot. Should have done better with that. But Liverpool had a very strong team. Interestingly, with Gini Wijnaldum on the left wing and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain on the right. Otherwise, there was, I think it was 7 starters from the Champions League final. They all started the game. Liverpool fought back. Henderson had a header that was saved by the Sporting Lisbon goalkeeper. And Divock Origi pounced to score his second goal in as many games to make it 1-1. And then a little bit later on, Gini Wijnaldum popped up in a very advanced position. He made it 2-1. The second half, Liverpool fell away a little bit. Sporting Lisbon came back into it, and this time Fernandes, who has been linked with Manchester United, Jurgen Klopp had something to say about that a bit after the game. You'll be able to read that on the Echo website. He crossed it and Wendell put it in to make it 2-2. And that was it basically. The Western Union Cup has been shared, which is the big silverware that everybody was interested in here. But just thoughts overall on, very briefly, on Liverpool's tour. In terms of the results, not particularly great. In terms of fitness, I mean, the players won't be playing. It wasn't particularly bad actually tonight here, but the other 2 games, the conditions were very warm. The training's been very hot for them. So when they get back home, it should be that little bit easier. And of course, next week they'll be getting most of the big guns back. So Liverpool have just got on the way to the airport. They're on the way home, and we'll be doing that tomorrow.
It was intense time, intense week, 3 games in a pretty short period after a couple of days training in Liverpool for the boys who were in for the first day. It was also okay, for the others was maybe too much, but we had to do it anyway for different reasons. And so all good. It was nice to meet all the people obviously with us, and tonight to say outstanding atmosphere. I think we stuck a bit in traffic. I think probably all the people as well stuck in traffic to come here, and then to show up in the kind of showed up was just nice. That's really good. From a sports point of view, I'm happy to go back because obviously different time zone is something you need a couple of days to adapt to it, and now we are in it, now we leave. And that's, but it's all okay. We have an important week ahead of us that we go to Evian, France, and their proper training camp. Before that, we have again a very tricky game against Napoli, and we have to do, and then the game against Lyon we pretty much organized only because of the boys who came back. Hopefully they all can feature some minutes in that game. That will be really important. Yeah.